DLTV News, DLTV News. Welcome to the last episode of DLTV for the 2019-2020 school year. It has been a year we can all say we'll probably never forget. Congratulations to this year's 6th graders. You made it. We all wish you the best next year as you begin your journey into middle school. Our last episode is packed with fun things. We will hear from our PTG president, Sarah Phillips, about all the new computers coming to classrooms next year. Judah will take us on another musical adventure. Roxy shows us how to care for a guinea pig, and Gabby attempts a tie-dyeing project. Finally, I'm going to show you something fun you can do with your family at home. And Gabby will show us how to keep a healthy schedule this summer. First up, we have Sunny and our PTG president, Miss Sarah.
Hi, my name is Sunny.
Thank you for having me here on DLTV News.
What kind of technology was given?
The new technology that was given were 15 new iPads, 48 new Chromebooks, as well as charging carts for all of those, and then new iPad covers, which will work with our existing iPads that we already own at David Lubin. But what's neat is that they have a keyboard attachment, so we can use those like little laptops.
How many students is it for?
So a small group of students will actually be using the new technology, but it's still going to benefit everybody. We worked really hard with our teachers to come up with a plan that's going to benefit every student. So our deaf and hard of hearing students will receive the new iPads. The kinder will use our existing iPads with those new covers, and then 1st and 2nd grade will use the new Chromebooks. Meanwhile, all the math books that we had in the younger grades are going to be bumped up to the older grades because our older students need computers every single day for testing or for other enrichment. So we think this is a really good plan.
Who gave the new technology?
The PTG board actually purchased all of the new technology with funds that we had from fundraisers we had last school year. So if you participated in a fundraiser last year, you had a hand in purchasing new technology for our students.
How do you feel about the garden tour being canceled?
I feel really sad our garden tour was canceled. It's a fun event, and it's also our biggest fundraiser of the year. It brings in over $60,000 we can put on programs like Art with Miss Jane for our gardens and a number of other things. Without the fundraiser, we don't have that money. The good news is that our PTG board has enough funds to cover programs for next year, and we're really, really hopeful that we'll be able to do all of our fundraisers next year.
How do you feel about the quarantine and school getting canceled?
I feel sad and disappointed that the school year is canceled. I know my kids feel the same way. I think a lot of you feel that way, and it's okay to feel that way. My kids usually feel better after talking about it, and I hope that you guys can talk with your family or your friends or your teachers about how you're feeling, and we really hope we get to see everybody next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sunny, and thank you to all the families who helped to make this possible. It is all your hard work on fundraising that helped bring this new technology to our school. Judah is up next. Let's see what he's doing with his music.
Hello, welcome back to DLTV. It's me again, your best friend. No, actually, I'm Judah Frazier. Back here with more guitar, and instead of a lighthearted White Stripes song, I'm going to be showing you how to play a less lighthearted Black Sabbath song, which was a 70s to 80s rock and roll band. I'm going to show you how to play Iron Man.
Thanks, Judah. Roxy has 2 guinea pigs, and she's going to show us just how easy they are to care for.
I'm Roxy Augusta, and I will be telling you how to take care of your little guinea pig. So they do this thing called weaking when they're hungry or when they want food or anything like that. They go like that. Number 1, top priority, they need hay. They need Timothy hay. So if you want your guinea pigs to eat, you're going to have to give them this because they have something to chew on. You know, like horses, they need hay because their teeth will be overgrown. So because if they don't have something to chew on every day, every second of every life when they want to, their teeth will be overgrown and then they will starve to death. So, and you don't want that, do you? So they like hidey holes. They make them feel safe. I got this one from Petco. I highly suggest Petco. They have like really good stuff there. They like to go in there, see. So if you want to get a baby or you want your guinea pigs to have babies, you're gonna need baby pellets. So this is baby pellets. They look like this. You can just ask your vet or your store manager or something like that where the baby pellets are, or baby guinea pig pellets. And this is for the old guinea pigs out of their months. They look like this. For dinner, you need lettuce, produce, fruits, vegetables, nothing with seeds, like no strawberries, cucumbers. Don't give them the core of an apple. They can't eat the seeds. They will choke. Also, they need lots of attention because you want to know why? Because guinea pigs' brains work slower than ours. So you know how we're at school for like 7 hours? They think that's like 24 hours. Like it's crazy. They think it's so long, so they need love.
Thanks, Roxy. They look like a lot of fun. Gabby attempted tie-dyeing the other day. Let's see how that turned out.
This is Gabby, and today I'm going to be doing tie-dye. If you want to get a white shirt, or pretty much any color shirt, just lighter the better. And then you want to wet it, and then you want to pick like any design. And for this one, I'm doing the swirl one, kind of like this. It might take a couple tries to get like the perfect swirl that you want, but let's see. If your swirl should look something like a circle, and then you want to take your rubber bands. You're gonna put them across it. Put it both ways, like a T. You want to put it this way and this way. So there's 4 rubber bands. You want it to look something like this, and yeah, and then you want to take your tie dye. For this one, I'm going to be using yellow and blue and pink, different colors on the different sections. You want to flip it over and do the same thing. Now first, I want to put my pink, a pinkish color, and then you want to flip it over. You want to take the bottom and flip it over. You want to do the same colors. So now I'm just going to let these dry for like 15 minutes, and then you can put them in the wash and wash them, and they should be fine.
Thank you, Gabby. Did you know that you don't need computers and devices to have fun with your family? This episode, I'm going to show you what my family did last month.
Hello, this is Devon or Coffee.
Hi, this is me, Lauren, from DLTV, and last month, basically, I wrote a script for my family to perform, and since there's only 3 other people in my family, I had to shorten it up and make it a 3-person 3-character script, and it took a bit to get the filming right, but here's what I did.
Now we're fresh out of supplies. This rush was unexpected, and the next shipment of our caramel and coffee beans don't come until next month.
Well, you only have a week before I pull out all my funding.
But Sir Alan.
No buts. Make it happen, or I'm pulling out all of my funding. Hopefully, after putting their little coffee shop into bankruptcy, they will finally leave Austria, and I can forget how my grandmother stole that necklace from Breland's great-grandmother.
Why do you think this isn't getting as much coverage as it should?
Hi, Mom. How's it going? Great.
I was wondering, how much money have you made from your job today?
Number one, we have the whole situation with how COVID was. Only about $13, I believe. I'm sorry, Mama. I overheard your conversation with Alan. It's not fair that he's the president of Austria and that apparently great-grandma stole that necklace from his grandmother so many years ago.
We shall not complain, for we are the Tevenars, and even when we're in debt, we do not give up. I will figure out a way to settle this debt. What am I going to do? I can't let Bree-Lynn, my only daughter, see me like this. Maybe grandmother left clues in the attic. When you are faced with a problem, it might not be as it seems. Marie.
And finally, as we all take off for the summer, remember, it is still good to keep a healthy schedule. Gabby's going to show us what she is doing to keep herself on a schedule.
This summer, it's important to make sure you stay on a healthy schedule. Be sure to get up before lunchtime. Enjoy a healthy breakfast. Take care of chores. Check in with friends, but don't spend too much time online. Read a good book. Complete an art project. All these things, easing back into school this fall will be so easy.
Thanks, Gabby. Well, this is our final episode of DLTV for this year and our final last few days as 6th graders at David Lubin. We hope you all have a great summer, and we wish our future DLTV crew much success.
This is Roxy, signing off from DLTV News. Thanks for watching.
DLTV News, DLTV News.
You're going to start with your ring finger on the 9th fret and your index finger on the 7th fret. You're just going to play those 2 strings. So what I'm doing here is I'm muting the rest of my strings with my index finger. So you just 1 strum for that, and then you're going to go up 3 frets. So that your index finger is on the 10th fret and your ring finger is on the 12th fret. And then you're gonna slide that up to your index finger is on the 12th fret, and your your ring finger is on the 14th fret. And then for this part, you're gonna have your ring finger up here, and your index finger down here. So, ring finger, index finger, and that's on the 15th and 17th fret. So you want your ring finger on the A string on the 17th fret and your index finger on the low E string on the 15th fret. And then you're going to slide that down and up. So it should sound like this. And instead of playing it like, because that's a little harder than it has to be, just every time you're up in this formation where your index finger is on the 15th fret and your ring finger is on the 17th fret, you're just gonna strum that when you're in that position. So, and then you're gonna go from the 10th fret and then you're gonna slide up to the 12th fret. So, all in all, if you put it together and you play it right, it should sound like this. And that's all. That's all I'm going to show you for Iron Man. Anyway, Judah out.